We got a GMA Health Alert now. It's about kids and sleep. 3 new studies suggest that teens are not getting the sleep they need, and screen time isn't the only reason. Chief Medical Correspondent Dr. Narula is here to break it all down. Tell us what these studies showed.
Well, George, we know how important sleep is for adults, even more important for kids. So this first study was a survey of 120,000 high schoolers over a period of 15 years, 2007 to 2023, asking them on average how much sleep do they get per school night. And they found that 77% of them reported that they're getting an insufficient amount of sleep, meaning less than the recommended 8 to 10 hours in 2023. That was up from about 69% back in 2007. This increasing trend was primarily driven by kids who reported getting less than 5 hours of sleep per night. That number increased to about almost a quarter, 25% of kids in 2023. This trend was seen across all demographics, but most prevalent in Black teenagers. And the researchers said that it really wasn't just due to sedentary behavior or screen time or other kind of risky behaviors, but there's some other societal or environmental influences really pushing this insufficient sleep problem forward. Now, the second study looked at screens and sleep. So it looked at about 4,000 individuals ages 3 to 25 in terms of how much overall screen time they used and how it affected their sleep. They found that overall screen time was associated with pushing the bedtime later, so a later bedtime, but did not seem to be associated with sleep quality, duration, or efficiency. The only caveat being if kids used screens after they went to bed or in the middle of the night when they woke up, then there was an effect on quality. Now, they say here that the findings support what they call the sleep displacement hypothesis, which means that the more you're using screens, the more, of course, you're pushing out other important things like bedtime. But they argue that there should not be a blanket no screen time before bed policy, that we should really be tailoring this to kids, that some kids may be using it to kind of displace negative emotions, get their mind off of ruminating. I think other people, my family included, would argue that there are better ways to displace negative emotions other than screens, music, meditation, family time, all of that.
So what can parents do?
So it's hard for parents. I have a 13-year-old. We battle this every single night with her who, you know, when she says, I can't fall asleep, I can't fall asleep. And there is biology there that says it's harder when kids enter those teen years to get to bed on time. Certainly about 15% of teenagers, based on a recent CDC study, are saying that they are tired most days of the week. So parents can make sure screens are out of rooms, try to get the kids to turn the screens off before bedtime, make sure they're exercising, getting into sunlight during the day, and try to keep a consistent bedtime week and weekend. So we actually wake our child up on the weekend so she doesn't sleep till 11 o'clock.
Oh, I'm sure
she loves
really?
that.
Glad it works for you.
Loves that.
Hey, Dr. Narula, thank you as always for sharing as you do.